I love how it
Did you
so
see too?
sweet.
I'm playing the ukulele that you made me.
Ah, I'm so happy you like that better than Shadow's. Eat shit, Shadow! I knew it. That is so cute. I hate Shadow, bro. What kind of cringy ass name? Fuck you. Patu. XXX Shadow Lord. Stupid.
That was one of the funniest moments of the year for me, though.
I'm so happy you laughed. I'm so happy.
Laugh.
I didn't.
I had something to laugh about. It was pretty funny, man.
I was so sad. That day, I was so excited to give you a gift, and I did. And then fucking Shadow overshadowed me. And then I even tried to hug you, and then you didn't even hug me back.
Why are we doing this again? Why? I fucking knew you would bring that up. There's two things that happened to this trip that I know. Next time I see her, she's gonna bring that shit. It's this and one other thing that we can't talk about. But like, there's this other thing that she will just be like, "Can't believe you did that to me. Like, I can't fucking believe this."
Because it's true. I was rushing back. I'm like, Numi's here. I'm gonna run back. I'm so excited. She didn't even give me a hug. She went, stay away from me.
I literally gave you a fucking hug.
Why
is our
really
memory
mean.
getting crazy? You got dementia
like,
all of a sudden? We got dementia now? Is that what's going on?
No, literally,
I literally gave you...
Right? I ran and I went, Numi! And I outstretched my hands. My hands were open wide. And then you pushed me. And you beat me up. And you're like, I'm not touching you.
It's like, how do I describe what happens without it sounding really gay? Like, I try so hard to think about, like, whenever she brings this shit up on stream, I'm like, I want to, like, say and defend myself, but it sounds so fucking sad, pathetic, and gay. In my head, it was like, okay, I give Michi a hug, and then I give Yuzu a hug, and I was really happy. I gave Yuzu a long hug because I knew that afterwards I would just be in the room with Michi, and then I could give her a really, really long hug and just lay on her for like 20 minutes, which is quite literally what I fucking did. And then she got mad because I didn't hug her as long as I hugged Yuzu when I said hello, even though after that happened, I literally was on top of her for like 25-30 minutes.
No, that's not even what happened. I went, I can't wait to hug you, and then I opened my arms for a hug, and then she farted on my face. She went, Brad, and then fucking went,
imagine if I did. I used you to propel myself to Yuzu.
She's so gross and mean.
It's like parkour, but
she's so gross and mean and fucked up like that. It's kind of insane. I know she's so mean to me, man. It's true. Senior moment, perhaps. Oh
I just don't
God.
know, guys. I just don't know how to deal with it. Like, I just don't understand because I always feel like I'm too affectionate towards her, to the point where she points it out. She's like, "Wow, I thought you like weren't like this kind of." I'm like, "I'm literally not. It's just with you." Literally anybody around, they're like, "Yeah, like I've never seen you like this and shit." And then, you know, I'm literally laying on her and does like her face into her neck every 2 seconds, and then 1 millisecond I don't. She's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
yeah, she
I
just
can't
hates
believe
me.
this shit.
It's kind of crazy. I can't believe there was a time where she wasn't doing that, and that was really fucking mean and nasty. And you know what's even more abysmal? Oh, that fucking lush lady didn't even target you.
I always think I'm being too affectionate because I'm not used to being affectionate. So I don't know if it's too much, and if you're annoyed with me and you want me to rot and die. And that's why I bring it up. I'm like, do you want me to die? After I give her, we're just hugging it. I'm just like, do you fucking hate me though? Like, is this too much? Should I just like die? And she's like, what the fuck?
The logic behind the story is so immaculate, and it makes so much
sense. She's not
sense.
affectionate towards me, so it looks like I'm affectionate towards her all the fucking time. Like I'm fucking smothering her, so I feel really bad if I'm too needy. And so like I don't like. Do you like when I'm like that?
You know, I feel like this senior moment, perhaps, but I feel like this is like the 20,000th time you asked me this. Not once did I say no, by the way. I'm like, yeah, this is pleasant. And she goes like, yay. And she goes, do you hate me? Do you hate me now? Do you hate me? Because I said yeah. And I'm like,
she's like not answering. You know what I mean, guys? She's just like, yeah. You know what I mean, guys?
Yeah, why was that not an answer?
See, you see what I mean? I'm like, is this too much? Like, do you like when I'm like this? She's just like, yeah. You guys get what I mean? You guys get, it's like a girl's yeah. You know what I mean, guys? You know, guys. or people in the woman, like you guys, you know what I mean?
What the fuck do you mean of girls? Yeah,
When you ask a girl something, it's like, you want to eat this for dinner? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. It's like, I'm like, oh, should I, like, do you like it when I'm like it? She's like, yeah, that's fine.
She wants me to do a backflip somersault. I go, yeah. That's crazy. I get it, chat. I swear to God.
For instance, if Michi was like, do you think I'm like too cuddly? Never happened, by the way, because she's not like that. Like, I'm extremely just suffocating her with my love type shit, right? If she ever did that and she's like, am I being too much? I'd be like, nope, absolutely not. In fact, give me more. Actually, in fact, I would prefer it if you were on me like a fucking parasite and never letting go and shit. And then, yeah. But if I'm like, is this too much? She's just like, no, it's not. I'm like, do you like when I'm like, she's like, yeah, no, it's fine.
Me, when my special ability is to take a situation and then morph it into something that is just not true. That is nasty and disgusting. And you know what? If anything, you know how everyone that talks about like,
she sounds like she's just tolerating. Yeah, she tolerates my. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. It's like tolerating. It's kind of like me just like attached to her and her just like doing her daily activities, but with me like a parasite on her neck or some shit.
Is that why every single person that says like, oh, I met Michi and Numi, and Michi's like clung onto Numi like a parasite? Is that so?
No, you weren't.
Everyone.
It was
the
other way around.
Everyone said that I clung onto you like a parasite.
Heavenly?
Yeah.
It's because that night, the only reason she was like that with me was because I said, I'm really socially anxious. Can you be close to me tonight? That was the only reason.
No, but I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, right? Maybe I don't say like, oh yeah, this is completely fine, blah, blah. I'm not good with words, you know that. But it's like every time, like let's say like oh, we're holding hands, and then she lets go of my hand, I would just cling onto her hand harder. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean?
When have I ever let go of your hand?
Actually, one time when you need to grab your phone, I remembered that because I'm like, okay, why did she do that? Why didn't she just
to pick up my phone?
Yeah, but you could have used your other hand. Thoughts? You just hate me. Thank you, Bellychi, for the 5 gifter release that I'm gonna assume is agreeing that I know it's gonna. I don't care that her other hand was holding other things. She could have just used her other hand, but she didn't.
A lot of the times I'd be like holding her, like we go shopping for shit, and I'd hold her bags, and then like I have nothing. I can't use my other hand to get my phone.
Yeah, you can. If she could. She just wouldn't.
I tried.
Yeah,
I tried.
And she let go of my hand. It was disgusting. I felt like, you know how in what the fuck? Not Animal Kingdom, motherfucker Simba. Which I felt like Simba at that time.
I knew I never did enough. You know like what? Mufasa. When I went out for you in the rain that one night to get you like ramen, I should have just got the whole fucking store. I should have bought the whole store. That was my fault. I'm sorry, Pookie.
No, that was actually, I think about that so often because that was one of the sweetest things ever. But at the same time, I felt so guilty because I was like, there's no packages. And then she just bought me a new one. It was raining and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. But was she holding my hand? No.
You guys ever see like those like those shows where it would pan back and forth between two characters and one would be like la 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 and then the other person's going through the most crazy shit of their lives. It's like that was Michi, right? And me, I had to put on 3 layers of jackets. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. 3 layers of jackets. I opened the door and I'm met with a gust of wind that nearly blew me away. I'm running my ass over to this fucking store and it starts raining like sideways almost because it was so windy, just smacking me in the face. Hood did nothing. And I'm like, fucking shit, bro. I'm running in and the guy's just like, Irashimasu. I run right past him. I grab the shit. I grab 2 or some shit because I'm like, what if she doesn't like this? I'm gonna grab multiple. So I grab multiple of them and then I picked that shit up. I did the self checkout. I just ran right out. He was just like, oh good. And I closed. I running my way back. I almost got knocked over 2 times because it was so windy. I go back in because I was rushing. I was literally running to the point where I thought I was gonna start sweating because I was so scared that she would fall asleep. I didn't want her to fall asleep because she was looking forward to eating it for the whole week. And I'm like, if she goes to sleep, I will jump off of a cliff because this is what she's been wanting. And I need to make sure Pookie gets what Pookie wants. I slam the door open. I take my shit off and I run over back to see if she's like sleeping. And she's just fucking chowing down a bamukin cake. She's like halfway through it and just kind of slowly like looks up at me and says like nothing. She doesn't even say anything to me. And then I just opened the thing. I put the hot water in it. I put the sauce packet in or whatever. And then I set it down and then I gave it to her. And then I just curled up into a ball in the corner of that room while she silently ate. Like it was just silent for like 15, 20 minutes. And then we went to bed.
I was high as fuck.
Oh, no, yeah. And then I said, did you like it? And she's like, that was disgusting. I think, like, I know what she meant, like, when I asked her the next day. But, like, imagine in that moment, because she couldn't give me the actual meaning of what she meant. She just said, that was disgusting. And I'm like,
I liked it a lot.
You thought the food was disgusting. And she's like, yeah, it was nasty. And, like, in my head, you know, like glass shattering. That's what my brain was. And I was like, okay. And then we just go up, and then I'm just like laying and looking at the ceiling, and she's like, she doesn't even say goodnight that night, by the way, also. I live to say goodnight every single night, or I'm sad. Doesn't say, she just fucking goes to sleep. She doesn't even cuddle. She just pushes herself against the window, and I'm like, okay, I fucked up somehow. And then I go to bed, and then I woke up, and I think like the first thing I said to you was just like, you didn't cuddled me last night, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, it was last night. We didn't get to talk because you were high. Like before she went back home, when she was staying here, we were up till like 4 a.m. just talking. And she didn't do that time, and I was so sad about that shit. I was like, damn, we didn't even get to talk and hang out with each other for the last night, like last time.
Zonked, bro. I want you to know, disgusting and brackets good. He's so nice to me.
She told me that the next day. But when we were in California, what she said to me on their last night, she's like, I was like, oh, did you take your bed? She's like, I don't want to take it because I want to stay up to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then this time I was like, I wonder if she's going to do that again. And she's just like, no, feed me. I took it. And I was like, damn.
My favorite Numi lore is how I know she's like, how did you know I'm asleep? And it's because she has a seizure. She goes, it's cute. Okay, like I'll be like, and then she's like, oh, tell me about the story. I'm like, okay. So I would tell her about the story, and I'm like, and then she just starts seizing, and I'm like, oh, she's asleep. So I'm just gonna, and then I would like stop talking. If I stop talking abruptly, she wakes up. So I have to like gently transition from like softer and softer until like she starts seizing, and then she falls asleep, and I'm like, aha.
This is why I try to make sure she falls asleep first, because I fucking hate that.
It's so funny though. I like it.
It's nasty, and I wish I could
you're asleep.
It's like what they put, like, okay, you know what? It's cute when somebody points out something that they notice about you. Michi points out the worst possible things about me and shares it with me, and I'm like, I can't believe it. She's like, I love your eye bags. I'm like, what if I just shoot myself?
Worse for you. I think it's good. Don't shit talk the eye bags, bro. I think it's cute. I point out the things I think are cute. The fact that you don't think it's cute is not it. That's on you, girl. I think it's cute.
Girl, fuck off.
I like it.
And actually, yeah, we fell asleep on that night, but it was at 5 a.m. We slept at like 5 a.m. that night. And you were falling asleep because while I was trying to tell you like lore on YouTube videos that we were watching. Oh yeah, I was showing you the studio concert, the Tiny Desk concert.
Ooh. Yee.
I like your asymmetrical face, and I'm like, I didn't know I had that.
No, actually,
eye twitches.
Actually, I called it an aegyosal. Okay, I didn't say eye bags. I said I like your aegyosal. You have a natural
no,
aegyosal.
You did not. Tommy called it that. You called it my eye bags.
No, I'm not.
You're like, it has a charm to it. I'm like, I think I should just rot.
I saw a video of like this, like a POV. This is how Numi sounds like when she speaks in Korean.
Oh my god,
and it's that girl that's like
video.
Annyeong haseyo.
I mean, hello.
Yeah. The annyeonghaseyo.
I mean, all right. I'm sorry. 감사합니다. I mean, thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly. She's like, eye bags equal bad, but aegyosal equal good. Make them make sense. Also, I want you to know, I don't think we've ever talked about the story, but during our Japan trip, we went to Hokkaido, right? And then during that whole time, I want you to know, me and Yuzu were literally extra luggage for Numi because we arrived. Numi and Sho arrived later. Yuzu arrived first. So I was like, Yuzu, I missed you. And we sat and we're like, by the way, like, because Giri was like, oh, I got my tickets. And I'm like, uh-oh, I don't remember getting tickets. I look at Yuzu, I'm like, Yuzu, do you have your tickets? And she's like, no. And I'm like, wait, we need tickets? She's like, oh, I think Numi got it. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Surely. And it's true, Numi has the tickets. So then during the time where it's like, we need to make our way to like the airport station, right? And then like all the traveling stuff, because you have to scan your tickets. It was literally just like I would be in front, like with Yuzu, Numi would be in the back, and then like scan your ticket here. Me and Yuzu would just stand, like we just like go to the corner so Numi can walk by, and it would be like beep, go on Michi, beep, go on Yuzu, beep. Okay, now I go. Like we would always do that over and over again. Me and Yuzu just standing like, oh, a ticket. Stand still. Like we have nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. Me and Yuzu were just like, wow, beautiful trip. And then he's like, where's the station? Where's this? This. Make sure we checked in. Make sure that we're prepared. Make all our bag 1, 2, 3, 4 perfect bags. Is this the right thing? Is this? Oh, we have to go here. And me and Yuzu's just like, oh, we should try some ramen. Oh yeah. Oh my god, look, a banana milk. I'm like, oh, banana milk. And then he's like, we're here. Okay, and then we have to be here at exactly this time, which is in a couple of minutes, blah, 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 blah. And me and Yuzu's like, ooh, edamame in the box. Yeah.
It is not my first rodeo, y'all. Anybody who's been a fan of me for a while and Yuzu knows that I've been dealing with this for so long that I always make sure to get hotel rooms with 2 beds because I know that Yuzu forgets things and then will need to like stay with me. This Japan trip was almost entirely planned by me and Girl DM because we were in a group chat with people who just don't fucking show up. And so I'm like, if we want to make it happen, it has to be us. So I was the one who purchased the van that took us to Hokkaido. I got the flight tickets for Michi and Yuzu because Michi was sick and also just does not reply, and so I didn't want to count on her to be on because the tickets were selling out. And then I just knew Yuzu would take 30 years and not get anything, so that I got her ticket. And then Yuzu managed, like a miracle happened and Yuzu joined the call, and I said, I already bought your ticket, so you have to get your ticket to Japan. So then she got her ticket to Japan because I, bought the other ticket. And then I also booked our gigantic penthouse suite because I knew they wouldn't know. And the funny thing is, when we got there, they were so shocked by the room because nobody looked at the fucking group chat that me and Diam were talking in for months, mind you guys. For months, me and Diam were planning and sending pictures of what people would want. Nobody replied. And I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking get the fucking penthouse suite. And then I got the penthouse suite. And then I got every single thing for them. And then like we still managed to get different tickets because everything sold out for the first flight. So me, Michi, and Yuzu were in the very back of this other flight that arrived before the others did.
Oh, and there was a baby.
Yeah, there was a baby.
There was a baby, and I kept saying hi.
At that baby.
Oh yeah.
Michi was like, wrist face at him. Do it again. Do it again.
No, because there was like a baby in front of us, and I kept going like, "Oh, baby!" I'm like, "Hi, hi," and I would make like silly faces, and the baby's like laughing and smiling and stuff. And then I was like, "Hi." So then Numi was sitting next to me, and Numi was like, "Oh my god, a baby!" And then she wrist faced, and the baby went from like. Like the baby would just like flat face every time you do it. I'm like, that is the funniest thing.
The baby thought it was funny, man.
The baby's so cute. I love baby. The whole time, me and Yuzu literally had no idea what's going on. We're just like, okay. Like, we're just waddling our way through. And Numi's like, oh, we have 10 minutes we have 10-minute free time. And I'm like, okay. So then we'd walk around. And then halfway through, we're like, has it been 10 minutes? Where do we have to go? I don't know. We're just gonna walk in a straight line and hope for the best. But it worked. Yay! It was so good. I literally felt like I didn't even realize. All I know was I wake up today, I bring bag. And then I walk out. It's very cold. And then suddenly we're in the airplane. Wow. It's like magic. I don't know, half the thing that's going on. I was like, whoa. I literally just woke up. And then now, we're at the airplane. Wahoo!
The only time she ever controlled, like, the day was the day that she planned for us. The days that she planned our activities, and like everything else was us, me, and
I tried, but it worked though, did it not?
Yes, I
Yay.
had a really fun time. It was cute because she was like, we're gonna do this. We don't have to do. I'm like, it's fine. And then like we would go places, and then it was fun because I'm really, really, really easy. I told you I'm really easy to please. Like I'm happy if you're like, wow, look, and it's a stick on the floor. I'll be like, wow, like I'm happy vibes. I mean, we looked at a leaf, and I was like, wow, this is. I love parks.
I love Leaf. The Kaka Museum. I literally, when I go to Japan or traveling, I like going to temples because I like to think that it gives me good luck for the year. So when I go to Japan, especially like before the New Year's or like the first month of the year, I would always aim to go to like the shrines to like pray for good luck. So I like when I was talking to Numi and I was like, "What do you want to do in Japan?" She was like, "Oh, what do you like doing?" I'm like, "Dude, you're gonna find it so boring. I don't think you'd like it." And she's like, "No, I like anything." And I'm like, "Okay, if you say so." And it's just shrine, 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 park, shrine, 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 park, park, shrine, shrine, park. It's just shrines. I like. There's like one shrine that I like to go to, and I like to tell the story because there are big, big, beautiful shrines in Japan, but there are also small local ones, right? They're not like there's not much to see, but each shrine, if you don't know this, each shrine has its own like spirit or god that they worship, right? So depending on what you want to pray for, you go to specific shrines. And I like to go to shrines that are for like peace and harmony, you know, like a peaceful and happy life. There's also shrines for like riches and money. But those are the ones that are big. Like the big shrines are for like riches and money. But I like to go to like the smaller ones that are for harmony and peace and good health. So I wanted to go there, and I was like, "There's nothing here though. There's a rock. There's like one little rock." I don't think we end up going because it was too late. Because shrines like that they close earlier, so I don't think we end up going there. But my favorite lore is people would say it's like, "Oh, this shrine is for harmony and peace. So if you live near this shrine, you will be blessed with love and peace. Like your life will be peaceful." But if you did more research, it is true though. It is actually true. If you live next to that shrine, you will have a peaceful life. Because that area is one of the most expensive fucking areas to exist in the entirety of Japan, right? So like if you live in that area, you're probably fucking rich. So no shit your life is more peaceful. Because you're rich! And because I thought about it, I was like, I wanted to move to Japan at one point. Or like stay in Japan for a little longer. I was like, oh, I want to live in the neighborhood that is rumored to bring you peace, and it's like $1 million a month, and I'm like, oh, I see why people are like, oh yeah, ever since I lived here, my life is so peaceful. It's like, okay, and you just so happen to be a billionaire, and it's because of the shrine you're peaceful. All right, bud. All right, buddy. Sure. So that's my favorite lore of the area. It's really nice, and it's also like they have a lot of like snake statues everywhere, and I like snakes. Yay! That's the stuff I remember though. I was so happy when I took you to another part of the shrine because there is this other shrine that's really nice. It's more popular, but if you keep walking, like there's a shrine. If you keep walking straight, there's the park. So it's always really pretty in the park. And there's one area of the park that I really like because it's like an open dome. And you stand in the middle, it's like nature's dome. And then you look up and you go like, ah! It like reverberates around the trees. Ah! It's so cool. I found that out because the park is 24/7. And then at one point I got so bored a long time ago. And I went to the park alone at like 2 a.m. And I looked up and I went, ah! And then I hear like, ah, ah, ah. And I'm like, whoa. Thing unlocked. I don't think you could do it that day because there were a lot of people there. But if it's empty, your voice echoes in the trees. Ain't it cool?
I like, yes. Oh, there's this place that I wish I could have taken you that it's kind of a similar cool effect.
What?
I'll take you there next time you come over here.
Is it the redwood thing?
No, guys, when she comes over next time, I really want to take her to the redwood forest.
I wanted to go to the redwood forest so bad. I want to see how big the trees are.
I just want to show her the whole world. That's why I don't mind when she takes me places because I don't really care where I am as long as I'm with her.
Ooh. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how big the trees are. I want to see how b
And that's why I'm like default smiling whenever I'm with her.
We can go to the redwood forest, and then as we walk through the forest, I'll glance, like I'll walk in front of you and I'll turn around every now and then and I'll go like, wow, this place is so secluded, huh? And then I'll keep doing that.
And then I
I had this like my intrusive thought because okay, a lot of the places I like going are very like peaceful, calm tree areas. I love like tree, not nature. I'm talking tree nature, right? And every time I'm like, oh, if you wanna see the places I find as like comfy places, it's like these. It's beautiful in the morning, but it literally looks like a horror movie setting at night. That's why I just don't go at night. And then I have like an intrusive thought that like, what if I bring you there and I go like, this place is so secluded, huh? No one can hear you here. And I keep doing it over and over and over and over again. Then what? And they go like, wow, it's just so secluded.
I think our thought bubbles have different thoughts in our heads.
Would it scare ya? Why is she laughing? Will it scare ya? And out of nowhere, I jump scare.
Does anybody in the chat matching my brain? Does anybody else in the chat matching my brain?
What are you thinking? But it'll be so funny though. Imagine, right? I keep doing that, and then in the end, I'll go like, "Be right back," and then I go, "Wow!"
Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks.